I know for me, Masteron, it gives me a nice look. But as far as moving the scale weight, I just feel like Primo does a better job. As far as sides go and looking at blood work, I've never seen much of a difference though. And I know Masteron's cheaper, but I don't know. I feel like Primo really shines, especially when you get up to 700 mgs and can tolerate it.
I just think that as I've gotten older, it's harder for me to tolerate. Like, I hate injections.
I'm with you on all of it.
And I've kind of like run out of places of where I want to hit anymore.
Dude.
You hit your glute, you're like crippled for like a week if you go the wrong spot now. I'm like in biceps, triceps, shoulders, places baby, can you hit me in my rear delt?
Yeah,
you know, like weird shit, you know. And I mean, I don't want to pin my lats again. Mm-hmm. My legs, if I hit it the wrong spot, I
can't do those.
Oh dear God, you
There's
can't
too
walk
many
like
veins and nerves. I can't do it.
Hey, you guys do sub Q shots, anything like that? I think that's harder for me to control my estrogen.
And I've been on you know, I thought I was done. I basically was on TRT. I can sub Q those because it's not that much. It's not that much.
Where are you putting all this? That's the biggest thing. Like when because this is gonna be a question people ask. Like you're bodybuilding 20 plus years. Like how you dealing with the shots? Where you put the shots?
Just named. Everywhere you just named.
Yep.
Doing all.
You're gonna have to.
Everywhere.
Scar tissue builds up. I mean,
shoulders, quads, lats, rear delts.
Do you get any body work done to help break all that up?
I did. I didn't start until the Masters Olympia. I had a lady come to the house and once a week, but.
How'd you do at Masters Olympia? How did you do?
I got 12th.
Okay.
There were 16.
Okay.
I came in Wednesday. The show was Saturday.
Okay.
Should have came in Saturday if the show was Saturday.
Gave it a
again.
Yeah, because of the 3-hour difference. The bitch, I was just out there. Or wait, was it in late Las Vegas this time?
No.
Where was
Romania.
it? Oh fuck! Yeah,
so
you should have done Saturday. Yeah,
24 hours. The flight time was.
Let me ask you this: is it worth it? Because I hate flying, dude. And I would like to do the Masters Olympia, but is it worth it?
Paying $6,000 one.
Yeah.
Flight, hotel.
I've been blessed in that situation. But more for me, it's like,
but to
is
be,
the experience.
Yes, to be selected and be on the stage that had Olympia on it, which I never dreamed I would make it to. So to be invited, to be selected, at 400 people, out of 400 people, they only took 180. 160 showed up.
Okay.
So just to be selected in that, awesome. I had to pay $6,000 to go compete. Not awesome
because of the plane.
The plane
and the
was
food and
the plane was $1,700. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So money, blah blah blah, but the experience and to step on a stage that had Olympia, man, dude. I mean, to stand on the stage that had Dave Henry in it and Hide. I was in the same class as them. Yeah. Man, I've watched them the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time I've been competing, I've watched them.
Yeah.
So to just stand up there with them, my look that I brought, no, because I lost 10 pounds in 24 hours the day before.
Damn, and you didn't have 10 pounds to lose.
No.
What happened? Did you?
I was in the low 190s.
Did you start carb loading and it just
freaked out my mind?
So were you eating and it just kept burning and burning?
Yeah.
Did you try to have like a big meal, like a burger or something, or you didn't want to?
I had thought, and my wife now, Casey, she was like, "You need to eat some junk. You need to eat some junk."
It. Yeah.
And I didn't do it. I just kept pushing the
Were you
clean,
coaching
kept
yourself
pushing
at
the
that
clean.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough call to make, but that's probably what you needed.
I turned myself pro.
I told you about that. My one client that I had, that he would stay up all night and just stress. I'm like, I had to feed him a little dirt.
It happened.
To get to stop, man. Like he burger fry.
Somebody was pacing. And
he'd just be up all night.
It happened.
I just could tell.
It happened at my pro debut.
I don't sleep.
You just burn.
Yep. My weight's going. I weighed in at 203, which is where I wanted to compete at.
Right.
The next day, I was like 193.
Damn. Yeah.
Soon as I stepped on stage, the expediter, who was Alan Sizemore, he looked me up and down, just went. And I was like, "Oh man, this is bad."
Damn.
I already felt that. I already knew it.
Yeah.
Because when I was trying to pump up,
nothing.
Casey came up to me and said, "What's going on?" I said, "Why?" She said, "Your face." I said, "I can't feel anything."
Yeah.
I know it's over.
Yeah.
She's like, "What? Let me go get some." I was like,
"It's too late."
It's too late. Yeah. We fixing to line up.
Yeah. So when I started having me at my pro debut, I had McDonald's. I had 2 of their cinnamon rolls. I had a couple cheeseburgers, a large fry, and then I went that night and got a filet mignon and the big like Tech Thunder Down Under or whatever they have at Outback, and that stopped it. Thank God. But you got to get that. Yeah, the nerves. So when I start eating, probably like Ryan, your metabolism kicks up. But if your nerves, now you're even higher, right? So you give yourself a little 80 carbs and you think, oh, that's going to hold. Maybe you don't have enough fats. It's through you. Now you got to eat again. Well, that just sped you up more. You got to get some dirty in there to slow it down.
And then I'm opposite. For example, Jay and me had figured out I don't really need a carb up because I'm very relaxed. I fell asleep backstage at the prejudging at Masters. They had to like kick me and be like, Justin Mahaley's like, Jeff, bro. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Like, and I'll stand up and get going because I'm a person that if I pump up, it actually kind of hurts me because my upper body will get away from my legs. So I get to pretty much chill. So therefore my routine's always been
I'm a different bodybuilder with a pump.
I don't need food.
If you see me like now and you see me in the gym, like I morph and I got to get that on stage. And if I can't get that pump,
that is me 100%.
Yeah.
I need my gym look on stage,
right.
And I can't get it there. Almost all my top 5, 20 times top 5, I ate a double quarter pounder, fries, and an apple pie backstage.
Oh, even that close to stage? Oh, I thought you were going to tell me the night before.
No, backstage. Damn. And it wasn't until maybe...
How do you keep your belly in, though? I would have trouble with that. That's why I need to get it in earlier.
The last 2 years that I did it, a couple of judges that I knew came up and said, hey, man.
My quarter turn looked terrible.
That belly.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess I need to do away with the quarter pounder. They were like, what? What are you doing? I was like, man, I got to stay full.
Well, what I did was that morning at 6 a.m., I was having some more junk. And so I didn't get on stage till about 10. It looked pretty solid. Yeah. You got to pull that trigger on it, I think.
You guys drinking water during this? Because now people are hydrating all
Dude,
this.
I personally have a gallon of water the day before. I'll take 2 in for a week, and then I have a gallon. I mean, I believe you get peeled, and then water ain't going to hold. Water holds with fat. Like, if I don't have any fat on me, dude, I could probably drink 2 gallons. I could probably have a gallon before stage up to that morning if I'm fat-free. I don't really pull all that. But I adjust my peds, too. I don't keep testing. I think that's going to make you hold. I don't keep GH in. I know these guys do all that, but I don't do all that. It's all dry stuff. You know, Tren, Winstrol, and even you use a little K-Burn, that's going to pull that prolactin down. Now you're just fucking a rock. So I think you can keep your water in. It's just different how you want to, you know, shit's different, how people are going to do it. But I know one thing too, I have to be dry. Like conditioning is always going to be a thing for me. And like, you know, that's what's, I think always helped me get top 5s and pro shows. I definitely wasn't the most gifted guy, like to be, you know, those guys that were under me, my point that you could just tell had better genetics, but I was so fucking peeled. The judges had to put me in the top 5 in those shows. So
it's so interesting how we're all different because my approach, like I don't have to carb up really. We found that out in Masters Nationals because what happens is my belly will go out.
Yes.
So I have to be tighter, but I actually, because I'm short, I'm 5'2", but I'm dense. Like I could get away with that. I don't have to really pump up or do any of these things where I know what you guys talk about because I've trained around you all. I've trained with you. Mm-hmm. You've been in my gym and I've seen like you guys mutate over 15 minutes. When you guys work out, I don't ever do that. I just kind of like look a little different. But for the most part, it's just a different look. And it's really nice we have this open conversation about how it's all different.
Jose, he'll go on the Olympia stage with 50 grams. And he's full as a tank.
See, that's more me, man. I was full on keto. Like I'm just like I
take
full
the whole time, 25 grams, 2 hours of cardio.
Yeah.
No, like what?
Yep.